Welcome everyone, I'm your manager X and this is Lobotomy Corporation. So, White Knight is looking to be in the center now, so I'll keep Rumia here, that's fine. We got the new abnormality over here, I don't know anything about it. We have 4 new recruits, I did some shuffling as well. Pretty much the new recruits will be in the training team so they can get their stats up faster. We got Kotohime wearing the green stem spear and suit. Mai with the Feather of Honor and the Black Swan suit, Sekibanki with Black Swan's umbrella and suit, and then Kyoko Kasadani with the green stem spear and suit. Alright, so we're gonna have to keep track of Bird here, which is not too big of a deal, and then we need to keep track of White Knight, which is a big deal. We need another 50 boxes, which is about 2 works worth, to finish off the rest of the information. And then we'll make our way towards getting the Ego Suit, which is going to cost us probably like 300 boxes or something. I already know about the Ego Suit, it's really, really good. I'm going to keep pressing on with White Knight, but if there's anything that's going to cause me a reset, like to start over, to make things easier on me, it's going to be because of White Knight. White Knight is pretty much the strongest LF. We do need to kill 3 different LFs, and this one's not one of them. You're not going to be able to kill this thing. I have read up on like techniques of how to fight it, but the fact that it pretty much converts 12 of your characters, which are probably permanently dead, I'm not sure. I think I've heard briefly that someone mentioned that if you kill them normally, you'll get back the people that got transformed. I don't believe that, but the other issues is the fact that it does area-wide pale damage, and there's just not much in our group, in our facility, that can actually do about it. So pretty much anytime this thing gets out, I have to reset, especially since I can't use 1 sen either. And then there's of course the minions. The minions, one of them, the melee ones, can literally kill you in a single strike if you're too close. And then there's another one that literally charges through, and then there's of course the ones that guard, and anytime you defeat one of them, they come back the moment the hail damage reaches them. So it's just, this thing's just not worth fighting. Like, even the weapon that you get from this thing is pretty good, but it's not worth going through the trouble of fighting this thing. People have said that even if you are doing everything right, you're looking at like a 30 or 40 minute ordeal just fighting this thing by itself. So, with all that said and done, let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright, so White Knight's now over here. E-Lantern's here now. Pode is up there now, which actually works out pretty well for us. Yeah, it was over up here at the end of our last video, which is why the Pode, which switched positions. It originally was here, so it swapped positions with the Meat Lantern. Now it switched positions with Pode. So this thing is just gonna keep shuffling our shit around, which is really, really annoying. And then we got this thing, which had no description, which is a bit strange. Seems to be a low tier though, so I'm not too scared. Anyway, let's get started. Kotohime, you're going to work on the bird. Kyoko, you're going to work on the puppy. You are going to work on the spider bud. And then, what's that leave me? You 2. I'll send you to work on the dream thing, and we'll send you to work on Scorch Girl. That'll be the plan. That'll be 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, that should be enough to get started. And then we need somebody to work on this and hopefully not get themselves killed. And of course, White Knight's going to be handled by Rumia. Let's go ahead and get that started. We'll work on attachment. Should make her chances really high now because her stats increase pretty pretty drastically last time. Alright. Oh wait. Don't do that yet. I need you to go first. Now go. You can go... Is it instinct that works well with this thing? Yeah, instinct. I'm missing somebody. Oh, Seki Banki. I guess you didn't get assigned. Should put us at that. Okay, perfect. We'll do insight work. See if this works. Alright, everything's up and running. I'm not gonna worry about Beauty and Beast for now. The night when the stars showered down from the sky, a child walked. I love you so much, but why don't you come meet me? Does black damage. Longing becomes a tear and drops like a star. 00155 is making employee Ringo to promise to come back again tomorrow. Alright. Oh, and got the glasses. Perfect. So we don't need you to do anything anymore. Is there anyone in particular that still needs to work on fortitude? Like everyone, I guess, technically. We'll send Rakuto down here just in case. So far doing really good on the White Knight. Increased success rate's probably a reason. Actually, I'm gonna wait till White Knight finishes before I activate. Obvious reasons. Alright, you're good to go. Alright. I saw him fling something. Why are you not coming for me? Earn a token of friendship by completing the work successfully. A token of friendship will constantly recover HP and SP in relation to its kill-off counter. Kill-off counter will increase when an employee with a token of friendship completes their work. Okay. When an employee with a token of friendship performs the work of another abnormality, the employee will receive damage in relation to the to 00155's kill-off counter, and the kill-off counter will decrease. Okay. So whoever worked on this has to keep working on it. Understood. Yeah, she's marked now. She has a little tear on it, looks like. Everyone dies someday. Good job. Alright, and we just finished with this. Good times. Let's go ahead and start revealing this. We kind of already know all of it. If kill counter reaches 0, White Knight and his disciples will advent again. Caution, White Knight, unlike other abnormalities, periodically decreases kill-off counter. It is recommended to frequently visit White Knight and check its status. When the work result was good, the kill-off counter increased. Also, physical and mental health of every employee in the facility was healed. So this is actually really useful. We've kind of noticed it'll do that weird pulse, and it will heal everybody. It's really helpful. So as long as you got someone to keep watch, you're all good. But everything can also go very, very wrong. Alright, so we're going to do this. Dawn abnormality, or sorry, not Dawn ordeal. I mean, I guess technically they're abnormalities, but I use proper terminology here. Actually, I'm gonna cancel your order for now. Just accept the fact. Alright, let's I mean, insight kinda worked. Let's try attachment. I'm hoping she doesn't die. As long as she doesn't die, I'll be happy. Alright. And then we'll send you to do your work. Max you out completely, just in case. It didn't look like she actually took a lot of damage, but I don't exactly want to promote any chances of a mistake happening. Alright, that is everybody. Okay. So yeah, I can send you then. Get you some fortitude out of the process. Oh, and I can see the kill counter, which is helpful. The light of the redemption of the disciples. Remnants of a longing blossom on the sorrowing heart. Employee Ringo can't take a step after seeing 00155's sobbing face. Okay. You just finished. You just finished. Hode. We're gonna have ourselves a doggo. We got a doggo fight coming. Go ahead and work on this in the meantime. Kill counter dropped by 1 because of the bad results, but looks like you can still keep going. Other than that, you just finished. You got horns already. In that case, let's have you work on glasses. I'll put you on deck. When an employee with a token of friendship dies, the kill-off counter will decrease by 4. Okay, so that person needs to not die. When the kill-off counter reaches 0, the employee with a token of friendship will die. And it looks like they're red and white resistance with a little reduced vulnerability to the pale, called the Galaxy Suit. Looks nice. Alright, and then we have common. Alright, so as long as she keeps working on the Galaxy Kid, it should be fine. It was a middle of the night when fog was gracefully covering the world. A child with bare feet was gazing at me without a word. I stopped because I saw the sadness hanging on his face. He was crying, with his dreamy eyes filled with sorrow and praise. I gave him my help. He smiled and his sorrow melted. The child's tear dropped, a star came down from the sky. The world fell into a sleep as it was trapped in ecstatic lullaby. Night, when the galaxy descended with bare feet. An excerpt from the diary of an employee redacted who committed suicide. Work. 2% drop rate for this thing, by the way. So getting the wings are... I'm not going to be farming for the wings. If I get them, that's great. But if I do get them, I'll try to shuffle another character to work on White Knight instead. Don't probably have to wait until the next day. I have to shuffle the suit around. Oh, actually, since we just finished that work, when the work result was moderate, Qliphoth counter increased by a moderate chance. Also, the physical and mental health of the employees that are stationed in the department where White Knight is contained was healed. Okay, so yeah, this is a facility-wide heal if you get a good result. Otherwise, it's department. And then the last result. When the work result was bad, Qliphoth counter decreased. Also, every employee in the department where White Knight is contained took white damage. Alright, and we need 333 boxes. As you can see, this is an ALEPH suit. I think this will be our first ALEPH suit, known as Paradise Lost. You only take 20% damage from red and white and black and pale. So it is the best. It is one of the best suits. You generally want to try to get as many as possible. Alright. So missionaries and channelize to those that help. The time has come, the bell will ring, the new world will come. Rise my servants, rise and serve me. I am death and light, life, darkness and light. They also increased our success rate by 3%, which we will happily accept. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and have you go ahead and start working on getting glasses. That should be good to go. I'll reset the difficulty counter. Okay, and good timing, Kotohimi's already out to help. Let's send Kazuzu. Yeah, black damage is fine against this thing. And then Sekibanki. And then down here we can send Kudo. And everyone else, yeah, that's fine. Stuff. And then for here, we'll send everyone but Shikieki. And up here, we'll send everyone but that person. Alright. That shouldn't take long. Dead, and that one's going to be dead in a second. Perfect. Sekibanki, go ahead and work on this. Try not to piss off the doggo. Remember, you'll get demoted. Punish severely. Alright. And up here is fine. Let's send you... Okay, Scorch Girl's going to be a problem, too. New recruits just don't have what it takes. Ooh, actually, you know what, Sekibanki, go down here. We'll have you work on something else. Get some horns instead of puppy ears. Alright. Alright, we're good to go. We're almost done with the day. I mean, White Knight just speeds everything up, so it is what it is. Okay. Attachments seem to work okay, so I'll work on that. At the very least, there'll be a good stat to build up. Okay, and then... Oh, geez, I need to get somebody to work on this, like, now. Okay. Don't lose any Qliphoth counter, that's good. Alright, Rumia, you're fully healed. Perfect. Go ahead and keep working on this. You will be definitely completely maxed out on Temperance by the end of this. Glasses. And send you back already. No matchstick. Alright. So at this point we'll let everything finish. Unfortunately, White Knight takes the longest to finish. Brutes 2, success rate +3, work speed +3, heals a small amount of HP of the employee. Not bad. She already has a brooch, but it's still good to have. A boy with big eyes and a skin that resembles starry night sky. He is fairly shy, but doesn't show any fear or hostility towards others. He becomes very friendly after forming a certain level of friendship with someone. Some employees have a purely favorable impression on this abnormality. He largely favors consensus and amusement. He shows a strong attachment towards active contacting with others. If the boy and an employee reaches a certain level of intimacy, he gives a small pebble to his friend. The employee feels a happy distant figure while in possession of the pebble. However, it will do something else other than good if the employee enters any other containment chamber than his. If an employee with the pebble, which is the sign of friendship, dies, the abnormality shows deep grief to his or her death. Understood. Okay. Finish that. Yeah, average results, that's fine. And we're at 52 boxes. We'll get this in no time. Okay, and we'll just dive right in. Yep, that resetted you. Let's go ahead and get you back to work. Is there anyone that's... Work on these first. Get the new recruits what they need. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only had 4 new recruits. Alright, and we'll keep having you work on this so you can get more temperance. With your stats, you can definitely be the next person to work on White Knight. Alright, Rumi got full healed, so I'll go and send her now. Yeah, that red pulse that I did was the heal. Get her started. Glasses. Got the horns already. Okay. If that's the case, I'm actually gonna go ahead and send her up to work on the kid. Yeah, she has resistance to black damage, so she should be okay. Oh, never mind. You got the brooch. It's really hard to see the brooch on that. I'll send you there, and I'll send you down here. Okay. Keep working on attachment, because that's kind of the most important thing. Okay, and then we'll send you to work on attachment as well. We'll wait until White Knight finishes. Okay, and you get that working. And I'll send you to work on this. Alright. I'm gonna wait until I get the next ordeal, which is gonna be this one. And once we take out that ordeal, I'll off-screen the rest. Okay, here comes the next ordeal. Alright, what's your vulnerability to red? None. Alright. Everyone, guys. Guys. Yeah, right-clicking them seems to work. Oh, and we got a mech down here. We got good results. Everyone should be getting healed right about now. Sheesh. Kudo. Oh, with Kozuzu, that's probably why the 15 to 30 freaking black damage. Did not mess around. Alright. Okay, dead. So we're good to go here as well. Alright, good to go. Alright, I don't think we have any other additional ordeals. If there is, I'll bring back the I'll start the video again. But otherwise, you'll see me when I'm finished with the day. So, BRB. Okay, made a few mistakes. Got the punishing bird down to 1, so I'm gonna probably cut out before getting all the gifts. Kotohimi's still trying to get glasses. Unfortunately, she's not getting very far. She has a brooch and the horns. And then I have the matchstick, the horns, and the brooch for Sekibanki. Down here, we have the brooch and the matchstick. And then over here, we have the glasses, the horns, the matchstick, and the brooch. I did have her work on getting the matchstick even after I had her work on this, the Child of the Galaxy. The damage isn't too bad. The only thing that's kind of a problem is it takes longer to complete the work of the Child of the Galaxy than it does to complete the Scorched Girl. So I'd kind of keep an eye on the Qliphoth counter, because every time she entered to work on Scorched Girl, it dropped the Qliphoth counter, so I had to send Ringo up to work on it to get it back up. I didn't bother attempting to do the Dimensional Refraction variant, mainly because a lot of my characters are vulnerable to white damage, and I don't want to risk it. I mistimed one of the meltdowns to reset this, and I had to go start from scratch essentially to fill up the bar. By the time I filled up the bar, the kill-off counter dropped down by 1. But then when I completed a good work, it went back to normal. Rumia almost died once, like she had a sliver of health left. I don't know what exactly happened there, but it happened. And also, we didn't read all of the flavor text for Child of the Galaxy because I didn't actually have everything completed yet. So first things first, let's go ahead and grab these before I forget. Alright. The Diary of Employee Redacted. Oath XX. I looked into his eyes for a long time. I spaced out a little because his eyes were so dreamy. I wanted to pet him, but my coworker told me not to have personal feelings towards the abnormalities. I told him my name. He repeated it with his eyes bigger than usual, as if he found out a big secret. When he called my name, it felt like became something more than just a familiar thing that I had been living with. When someone else entered his chamber, he did not follow that employee and looked for me. I felt somewhat basically victorious. Victorious after hearing that news. He liked me, not you. The moment I entered the boy's room, he jumped into my arms crying. I had to keep telling him that I will come back regularly from now on. When I finally put him down out of my arms with a bit of a struggle, a small white pebble dropped into my hand. Please don't lose it, and don't give it to anyone else, the boy mumbled. Do you like that bird more than me? The boy quietly asked after seeing me who just finished a work on Big Bird. I asked him how did he find out what I was doing. I know everything. Whatever you do, wherever you go. His gaze lied on the pebble and he smiled. His eyes gave me goosebumps. I tried to throw the pebble, but it was something I could. It was not something I could do. I don't even understand what is going on. You still love me, right? The boy smiled at me. He smiles, 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 smiles. I can't get this pebble off my body. My only hope is that someday the boy will get tired of me. I'm waiting for that day, but but will it ever come? People tell me I am an excellent employee. Idiots don't know anything. Shut up. Final entry. I can't take it anymore. I can't escape him. I thought I was in charge, but the truth is that I am just a plaything in the boy's hand the whole time. Whatever I do, wherever I go, I hear his whispers. I will end it, but I am not even sure if I can end it or not. I came from afar. I am so glad to meet you. Become a pebble and let's walk the galaxy with me. I hear his whispers and breath. What follows is a pitch-black darkness like the night when I met him. There you go. And we have tons of boxes here. We have the Paradise Lost ALEPH suit. So we're kind of good to go on that front. So let's go ahead and complete the work. No dead. Dakota got a little bit. Ringo is at 100 temperance. Good for her. Rumia is maxed out on temperance. Even better. Kazuzu's got a little bit extra HP. Nothing too serious. Kodahime is at 5 fortitude and still working on getting glasses. Temperance went up to 4, which is good. Mai is at fortitude 4, prudence 4, temperance 5. Seki Banki is at temperance 5, prudence 4. And Kyoko is at temperance 5, prudence 4. So all of them should be able to work on the dimensional refraction variant. I'm a little concerned about white damage, but we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and skip to next day, where White Knight's going to move to a different location. Actually, he's going to move twice because I have to look at it to make sure it saves, and then, you know, when I actually start the next video. These are all new. Its scale tilted according to the sins committed. With our hope to return to dust, it will return to grave with everything that desire to live. You'll meet again as stars. Alright, this will get us one new employee. Alright, it's now over here. Good for it. And we just got a different ALEPH rank. Urgent announcement to all personnel working in lobotomy. We support any company program that promotes positivity, but recently we've gotten reports that there have been group activities that are planning conspiracies. Due to the many allegations, so we decided to investigate. By company policy, you're not allowed to idolize and/or worship certain abnormalities. It is not allowed to idolize any being here. Employees who are caught trying to enter a containment facility without authorization will be punished. If you have an impulse to throw yourself toward a certain abnormality, that means you are under the influence of a certain infection. Just like some abnormalities that are held here, it's part of the process of controlling and misleading your brain. If this happens, please stop working and immediately seek mental treatment. As you have all passed basic employee training, I hope no one will be foolish enough to be misled. Indeed. Alright. I think, Ringo might actually be the best candidate. Diose might also be pretty good too. Actually, it might be Diose. Alright, Diose. I'm gonna switch some ego around real quick before I continue. Also, we need to read the new ego we just got. Alright, so first things first, let's go to Diose. First ego suit requires 5s and everything. Details. Defense increased if abnormality exists in the facility. I've read about this, but I have no idea what it means. Defense increased if the abnormality exists in the facility. Oh, okay, I see what it means. Immune to damage that are 5 or lower upon suppression. So, whenever you're suppressing, if the thing does 5 damage to you, it's immediately negated. And I guess its stats are, you get higher stats if White Knight's around. Now, even without it, I think it's still pretty good. I think the hail drops a little bit to like 0.8 or something. But it's still pretty good. White Knight's ego equipment effect: absorb damage that are 10 or lower upon suppression. Thou shalt not worry, I have heard your prayers. Have thou not yet realized that pain is nothing? Thou want me to prove the miracle. Thou shalt believe in me, and granted with life I shall show you the power. There we go. And for our weapon, we're going to switch you actually Feather Honor. And you are going to get all the fancy Moonlight stuff. There you go, looking classy. Alright, so we have another ALEPH, which is probably good, because we definitely need to get ALEPH gear, period, if we're going to survive this. I'm not going to bother shuffling anyone around, I just want to see what the new abnormality is. Diose, we'll go ahead and shift you down here, at the very least, and we'll go from there. And the child's now on information team, not a big deal. Oh. I don't know any details about this thing, but I know what happens when it escapes. That's a lot of legs. And there's a lot of information. I don't know any of the details about this one. It's gonna get ugly. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. When we come back, White Knight will be in a different location, so we'll deal with that when the time comes. I am the Depressed Eeyore, Lobotomy Corporation. See you guys next time.